Look at my snoot. Isn't it neat? That's right. This blue is a color that can't be beat. I do. I quite like that blue for some reason. I have to save that. I like that. Anyways, hello and welcome to the video. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for always tuning in and checking out my content. It brings me a lot of joy to be able to talk to you guys, see the interactions, all the positive notes and everything that you guys do um to interact. So I appreciate y'all. So, because I don't talk too much about myself, like too much, like in certain aspects, like things about me, I talk about feelings and I talk about experiences and stuff, but um, you know, figured I might make a short little video to kind of let you guys know some random stuff about me as of this point in life. Um, so, uh, little fun fact about me, I actually have 3 college degrees that I've achieved. And I hope to get a fourth at some point and maybe a doctorate one day, but we'll see. I've kind of paused on that a little bit. Not really paused, but slowed down a lot as far as that goes because I'm kind of exploring life. I also have a German Shepherd doggo. Yep, she'll be turning 3 here in the middle of January. Isn't that awesome? Do do do. Had her since she was a puppy. She's super sweet. She's laying right beside me right now. She's always there whenever I'm making content, so she always says hi. Um, I have 4 fish. I'm actually taking care of 4 betta fish and trying to set up like these little aquariums now um to do like an ecosystem cycling thing. So um doing that. One's a rose petal, which is like a premium style beta. He's very pretty. I enjoy him. I might have to send a picture uh to the feed at some point. Be cool. I also have a pet ready. I had 2, but the other one recently passed away from like pneumonia, um, or something like that. Upper respiratory, is probably the best way to put it, sadly. But my other one is doing great. He's super happy. He knows tricks, so I've been teaching him stuff. Obviously, I've taught my dog stuff. But if you guys also didn't know, I am a certified dog trainer. Good. Went to career school for that and studied and did all my exams and my training like hands-on and hours, etc. So that was pretty cool. Another fun fact, my lifelong dream aspiration is to be able to my pilot's license. So maybe one day that'll happen. That would be great. I love the idea of flying. I love the aerodynamics. I love everything about it. It's very, very cool. And speaking of that, I actually used to work on an American Airlines base. And while I wasn't there directly with the airplanes, I was an architect for them. So I worked as an architect in my early 20s for about 5 years. If you guys don't know, I am 27 right now. uh, right around the corner to be 28, which seems crazy. It was only like 10 years ago that I was like, you know, graduating high school. That's that's a very strange thought now since I had it. Thanks for putting it in my brain. Um, but yeah, so other thing you guys probably already know, love therapy. Love going to therapy. And if you're not in therapy, you should go to therapy. Anyways, so I also currently work 2 jobs. Isn't it crazy? 2 jobs. Yes, I'm busy, busy, busy. But um, that's okay. I love the beach, by the way. So, I live by the beach in North Carolina. Really enjoy it. But I also really enjoy the mountains. Oh, if I was gonna say there was like one of the coolest places to live in the world, um, one of them, like one of them. I'd say if you never visited Medicine Park, Oklahoma, that's like one of the most awesome places you can go. Very different. Um, Mountain range there and whatnot, super duper cool. Lots of fun stuff to do, like an aquarium. But it's very nice and serene because there's a wildlife refuge right nearby. So, um, definitely encourage you guys to check that out. It's out by Lawton. Um, but anyways, I have done quite a bit of traveling. I have been to most of the states here in the United States, so that's kind of cool. Um, maybe maybe a lesser known fact. I have actually met some of the cast members to The Walking Dead. I used to volunteer um and work at a place. Um, well, I volunteer like for multiple things, but um, where I was able to meet the cast members to The Walking Dead, or not the, but just some of them. It was super duper cool. Um, anyways, so that's pretty interesting. uh, Another random thing about me, I do know how to operate a forklift. I have my forklift certification. I got that earlier this year, which is like super duper cool. And if you guys know anything about GitHub and the huge project to supply like useful code in case if there was ever like a huge disaster and humanity basically got wiped out for the most part, I actually have contributed scripts in Python and various other programming languages. Um, that is in the world's Arctic vault. Um, So that's a little fun thing that I was able to contribute. I went on a kick where I was super into cybersecurity and I made some password generators and stuff like that, to use for various penetration testing tools. So yeah, super duper cool. Uh, I also play the guitar and I play banjo. I play ukulele pretty well. Still working on my violin, but I do play fiddle some. I love playing the harmonica. Yep. And I do know how to play the ocarina a little bit. Isn't that wild? Sat down and like uh try to learn it a little bit. Pretty cool. So I've been able to like create my own arrangement to or my sunshine on the ocarina and some various other songs. I tried to recreate the should I stay or should I go by the Clash on the ocarina. Tell you what, that one's a bit challenging, but um as far as the ocarina goes. But yeah, yeah, super super duper cool, right? Um, but yeah, on the topic of the beach, I do really love the beach. In fact, went went recently, a few days ago, and saw a bunch of dolphins swim. So that's amazing. I used to also be a competitive swimmer, by the way. So I would go to various like high schools and colleges and compete in swim competitions. And while I definitely wasn't the best, this was still a neat experience, and I gained a lot of cool memories from that. So it was awesome. I also froze to death and sometimes overheated to death, because people can make up their mind about pool temperatures. And if you ever competitively swim, you know what I'm talking about. It's it is definitely wild. It is definitely wild. But yeah. So there's just a few little things about me. Maybe you guys knew some of them. Maybe you guys didn't. But but yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I mean, I could probably go on forever, but it was like a little introduction thing. Pleasure to meet you. Hi. Bark.